Thank you. Surprisingly, I don't usually draw furry art, but I'm trying it out. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, thank you. I bought these orange sticky notes the other day at this Japanese store near me. Um it was really it's cheap. Oh, it's okay. Thank you for joining the stream and saying hi. Oh my gosh, it's hot where I am too. It's like still like 95 degrees outside and it's like 8 o'clock right now. But yeah, I bought these little oranges. It also can go like this and it can like look kind of like an orange and yeah, it's kind of cool. It's like sticky notes, but they're not really sticky, so if I want to put them on things, I have to tape them to them. Hello. I was thinking of putting an orange one right here, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna tape one of these to the page. I don't know. I'll probably do it after the sketch is done though, so then I'll have room. Oh goodness. I've never had to paint a fence before. Actually. Oh, cool. How was your trip? I love going on trips. I haven't been on one this year, really, but well, I went to Galveston, but that's in Texas, and I don't really count that as a trip. I've been to like a few states so far. I think I've been last year. I went to California 2 times. I went through Arizona. I went through Mexico, and I went to Massachusetts and Rhode Island. Oh, cool. Oh, goodness. Hopefully you get to go on a trip soon. The dorms were prisons. School in general is a prison. Like anytime I've only been to public school for kindergarten and I've been homeschooled ever since. But anytime I pass by a school, it literally just looks like a prison. Like you can't barely tell the difference between them. It just looks like a prison. And that's sad because schools are supposed to be like for kids and they're supposed to look cool. Uh, but yeah, if I got to decide what schools look like, then I'd make like the walls like on the outside like at least colorful, so then they'd look like more welcoming. I have no social skills at all either, but I have a learning disability, and I heard that no one at school helps with learning disabilities, so I don't want to be public schooled. So, yeah. I have autism, ADHD, and dyslexia. Um, and all those things are definitely something that would be made fun of at public school. I'm, I'm like, what do you call it? Extroverted? Is that what being talkative is? If so, then yeah, I'm extroverted. I'm not introverted. I really like socializing with people, and I think part of the reason why I like doing that so much is because I don't get that much social interactions with people my age, like in person. Um, on Monday, I'm going to meet up with one of my best friends that I met online about 2 years ago. And I barely get to see her, but seeing her anytime makes me so excited because I barely get to socialize with like anyone my age. Uh, like last month was the first time in about a year that I got to see my other friend group, like all in one place, and that made me really happy. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, my whole family is autistic. My mom is autistic, my dad's autistic, my brother's autistic, and my sister is. And having a family like that really makes me lucky, and it also makes me feel lucky about having a family like that is because I get to talk to them and they'll actually understand me, be like about my struggles and stuff like that because they're autistic too and have disabilities like that. So that makes me happy having a family like that. Yeah, I don't like that either. Well, that's good. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm protective over my friends. Like, I mean, I am protective. I don't want them to get hurt at all, but I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, sometimes I do wish I was public schooled, but sometimes I'm glad that I'm not because I know that it would be a nightmare. Like, I'm very slow with stuff like homework or just getting a test done in general. Like, in one of my homeschool things, we had to do a test, and luckily it had no time limit because I took like 2 hours on it, and it was like a legit test and all that. I was so happy that there was no time limit at all on it. Oh. When I first told one of my friends that I was autistic, she was like, they were like, oh, but you don't look autistic. Like, of course I don't look autistic. I can be autistic without looking autistic. Most autistic people don't look autistic because autistic people do this thing where they try to blend in, like try to act as human as possible, like a masking. Like they'll mask themselves to act like other people around them. Like, oh, this person's doing that. That must be normal. That must be how people are acting. I'm gonna do that. And that's why most autistic people don't look like they have autism, because they do that. I mean, you can't really look like you have autism either. Like, autism isn't a look, it's something you have, like a mental thing. Oh, hello. But yeah, it's a mental thing, but people don't seem to understand that. Like my grandma, it was autistic. It was National Autism Day, like a couple days ago. Pride, Autistic Pride Day. That's what it was called. Um, but yeah, my grandma always goes on about how I so-called don't look autistic and how I'm not autistic because I don't look autistic. She thinks she's old, okay? And when she grew up, she thought autistic people, most people in that generation too, thought autistic people were people who would sit in a corner all day and shake like maniac. They thought they were mentally insane people, and most people in her generation thought, oh, well, autistic people are people who can't move or function for themselves. Like, having autism is a spectrum. It's not like, whatever. Oh, hello. Sorry, I just went on a freaking thing, and I don't mean to, like, talk about that much, but yeah. Maybe your friend is grounded? I mean, I once tried to talk to my friend like that, and she was grounded for like a month. And I was really worried that when she wasn't responding, but luckily she tagged me in a YouTube post and said that she was grounded and all that. Or maybe your friend's busy. Hello. That's crazy. Don't do that. That's autistic. That's a new low. Like, oh my gosh, my grandma also, she does not support autism and thinks it's fake, but she has this autistic shirt, but it's for Autism Speaks, like the puzzle pieces. And I was so angry when she came out like wearing that. She was just like, "Oh, it's autistic month. I'm going to wear this." And I was like, "Okay." I was about to like get really angry at her because the puzzle pieces are like a group organization that think autism can be healed. Like, autism cannot be healed. You can't get rid of autism. 28 degrees, that's cold. 28 degrees is cold. If it's in Celsius, then I don't know how to read Celsius. I'm sorry. I only learned how to read Fahrenheit. Is that like 90 degrees in Fahrenheit? Oh, thank you. Like, I've tried learning how to read Celsius, but I don't know. Like, is that Celsius that you're talking about? Like 28 degrees Celsius or 28 degrees Fahrenheit? Because if it. Oh. 28 degrees Fahrenheit is like winter, like really, really cold. That's like below freezing. Yeah, 28 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing, but if you're talking about like 98 degrees Fahrenheit, then that's like scorching hot. That's like really, really hot. Oh, hey, Eric Hartman. Oh, yeah, I'll have to translate that later. Yeah, antis don't really listen. I've tried commenting on so many anti videos. I mean, at least some anti-Therians and anti-furries, like, say like, oh, I don't agree with furries, and then like don't post about it, but like anti-furries and anti-Therians who post about it and like make a big deal about it and say like, I'm gonna hunt you down, like that's pretty bad. I don't like those kind of people. Is it normal to hang my Hello Kitty plush on the ceiling fan and watch it spin and pour soda on it while it tries to eat my M&Ms? Yeah, that's so normal. that's 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 normal. I have actually a crochet bee hanging off my ceiling fan, and yeah. I used to have like a bunch of stuff hanging from my ceiling fan. Ceiling fan. I mean ceiling fan. I used to have a ton of stuff hanging from my ceiling fan, but there's only that crochet bee left. Oh my gosh, why isn't this highlighter showing up? My autocorrect is crazy too. Sometimes when I'm trying to spell things, my autocorrect like corrects it to something that I don't even mean to say. Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, guys, I just did an update on my Etsy. I don't know if any of you guys saw it, but I updated my Etsy. I have a new listing. I added a worm on a string fursuit and a pre-made painted dino mask. It's not like furred or anything, but it's a pre-made dino mask and a mouse Therian mask. And I also have a couple. Well, I only have one cat Therian mask left, but yeah, I'll be restocking it soon. Oh my gosh. Oh geez. That's good that she's okay though. I've gotten many death threats and just threats in general in my comment section and others for things that are just very dumb in my opinion. Like one time I was commenting on um, this little this video about supporting the country Palestine. And I personally, don't attack me, but I personally don't support Palestine. So I made a comment with the Israel emoji and a heart emoji, and just a ton of people started flooding me with hate comments. Like, all I did was put an emoji of a country, and you guys are flooding me with death threats and hate comments. Like, I know most people support Palestine, which I think is wrong, but I'm not going to give anyone death threats or anything about it because I personally don't care that much about who you support or what country you support, but I just personally don't support them. And people just got really angry at me for that. Well, that's good, at least. I would say what is going on with those two countries, but YouTube is gonna censor me and probably gonna take away my live streaming privileges, so I'd rather not. But you can look into it. There's this channel, I don't remember what it's called, but they stand with Israel, and it's like people who live in Israel talking about their experiences about the things that Palestine's done to them. and it's a good channel. Yeah. I try to do that stuff too, but when it's on my FYP, I just get kind of like triggered and then like end up making a comment, which is dumb and immature of me, but I still end up doing it. I just made my first sale today, if any of you didn't see. I'm really happy about it. I made about $113, I think. I was really happy about it. I'm gonna add a little orange right here. Ah. Yeah, it's a lot. Oh no. I was once in the car with my dad, and we always stop at the gas station to get a drink before we go anywhere. And I got a Monster Energy drink, the original flavor. And when we got in the car, my dad immediately drove over a speed bump while I was opening my drink. And I like spilled it all over my phone and myself. And everything was sticky for a while. There. Yeah. I don't know how, but my tape thing broke. Like, ignore this disgusting thing on my finger. I'm in the process of getting rid of it. Okay. Um, I don't know why my tape did this. It's like I didn't even drop it or anything, but I just woke up the other day and found this on my floor, and it was it was all cracked and all that. Like I didn't even do anything. Oh, hello. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm gonna show you some of my pre-made cat masks I made, and yeah, I'll be right back. This setup is weird. I know this is my blanket, and under this is my leg. This is how I'm doing this. Oh, our names are similar. Hello. Oh, I'm getting more viewers. No. Um, okay, let me just go get those two pre-mades. Yeah, two pre-mades. I'm only selling about 2 cat masks right now because the other one's sold, but I'm gonna show you guys anyway. I'll be right back. Ah, I got them. Oh, thank you for the sub. Okay, covering myself in the blanket because I'm cold. Okay, let me just raise this thing a little bit higher. Ah! I dropped my phone. I always drop my phone. Hold on, guys. Ah! Why is it saying that my orientation is locked? It's perfectly fine. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Now that this is higher up, and I unplugged the charger, and I fixed my phone, now I can show you guys some of the pre-mades. I can barely read chat because it's so high up, but I'll try my best. I'll like actually move like right here. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is the first one. I made this one first. The nose is a little bit big, but the vision overall is really good. I don't know if you can see it from like the camera. No, you can't. But yeah, the vision is really good. Um, the fur isn't the longest, but it's still really high quality. It's really soft. The eyebrows I made out of felt and hot glue. Um, the fur on the ears are painted with marker. This whole thing is made with marker and paper. It has a nose ring-ish thing right here that I'm a big fan of. Um, I lined the inside with this pink fabric, and I think it looks nice. And my signature is right there. Oh, thank you! My signature is right there. And the lining is super soft, too. It's like, it's just regular fabric, but it's soft. And overall, it feels nice. I really like this one. I, um, thank you! I really hope it goes to a good home when it sells. It's currently in one person's cart, um, but I doubt that they'll buy it really soon. But yeah, it is in one person's cart right now. Now the next one, it isn't sold yet. Um, it's a little bit different than the other one. Um, it's a mouse. Uh, it's a Therian mouse mask that I made. Um, it's really the ears are made out of foam. Oh, welcome back. The ears are made out of foam. You can kind of see the green from the foam, which is not the best part, but it's less visible when off camera. Um, Here's the other ear. It's really squishy too. It can like bend ish, but probably not a good idea to bend it. Um, you could put a nose ring thing right here because there is a little hole for it. Um, and I put button eyes on this one because more of an artistic choice. um, oh, that sucks. But yeah, the eyebrows are buttons because I thought it looked nice. I was gonna make a cheese prop for it, like a little stuffed animal cheese for whoever bought it, but I don't know yet. I mean, I might still make it, but it's gonna be like a little cheese prop. The back I decided to line with this sunflower pattern that I found, um, and I didn't know I had this until like last night or whenever I made this. Um, it looks pretty good in my opinion, but I don't know if anyone else thinks it looks nice. Um, yeah, I got heavily inspired by one that I saw on Etsy. Like it was also a mask, like of a mouse, and I thought to make a mouse one too because it looked really cool. There is a little hot glue lump like right here, but it's barely visible. Um, but it's really cool. In my opinion, at least, it's like that facing forward. Um, but yeah, it's really nice, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys want to see the one that I sold, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it anyways, cause that one is one of my favorites. I'll be right back. Okay, back with the one that I, the back with the back with the one that I sold. um, okay, this is the one that I sold. It was in 4 people's carts before it was bought, but I'm really glad that someone bought it. Um, it has buttons as eyes also. It also has a nose ring thing like the other one. Um, I think I made the face a little bit better than the last one. I decided to use these 2 colors because I just decided to. Oh, thank you. Um, but yeah, I decided to use these ones because I really liked it. I think this is the fan favorite because when I made a video advertising it, like anyone who clicked my link immediately favorited it. This is like the only one that was favorited in my shop for a while. Um, Thank you. But yeah, this one's not for sale. This one already sold. This is the one that I sold for about $113. I'm surprised that it even sold too. Um, but yeah, the lining is this cotton candy kind of pattern. Um, it looks It looks exceptional. I honestly like the sunflower one better, like on this one, but this one's really cool. The ears are made out of cardboard right here, but oh, thank you. Yeah, I found these star cookie cutters in one of the bins I have upstairs full of materials, and I didn't know I had it either until I made this one. And the other one also features a star pattern. If you can see. Oh, hi! Welcome to the stream. This one also features a star pattern that a lot of people don't notice, but it's like a star across the face. It's kind of. This kind of looks purple. This was supposed to be like gray when I first made it, but it turned purple. My favorite out of all my masks are probably the mouse one because it's one of my most recents, but I also just really like how I did the details on the eyes and the buttons, but the ears are like my favorite part. Um, it's really cute in my opinion, but a lot of people don't like mouses. Um, I don't know a lot of mouse Therians out there, but um, it's a mouse Therian mask. I know that I'm trying to make like masks that aren't really like people can't really find that much because it's like not a popular stereotype. I'm trying to like list to those people who can't find their stereotype as a mask if they want gear for it or anything like that. I know you don't need a mask to be Etherean, but I mean, the mask doesn't make you Etherean, is what I'm trying to say. But a lot of Therians do want to have a mask to represent their stereotype, especially younger people. That's why I made this mouse one, and I'm gonna make a couple other ones that aren't really like stereotypes people think when they think of Therian. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a Therian myself, but I have a Therian friend, and well, I have a couple Therian friends, and um, I've spoken to them, and they're really, really nice people. Like, I don't get why people hate on Therians. Like, Therians are some of the nicest people I've ever met. Same with Satanists and gay people. I mean, people hate on those people a lot, and they're like some of the nicest people I've met. But yeah, mouse mask. But yeah, this one is the one that sold. It comes with a lot of extras. I'm giving them a thank you note number one. Um, I'm giving them a couple of candy stars that I made. Um, and I'm also giving them a worm on a string that I have. And I'll probably make them a candy bracelet too. Lance, hey! Hi! You haven't been on one of my streams in a while. It's so good to see you. Ah! OMG, I'm so excited for Monday. Me and my mom are gonna go to the post office tomorrow, I think, and we're gonna get a couple. We're gonna stock up on a couple boxes for this. These masks. Um, yeah, same. I'm a Christian, and a lot of people say like, "Oh, what you're doing is a sin." Like I've read the Bible. Like not the Bible says nothing about being a furry or a Therian. I mean, people say that a lot. They're like, "Oh, being a Therian is against my religion," or "Oh, being a furry is against my religion." Like, no, it's not. Oh, thank you. Like, nothing is really against your religion. I mean, well, things are obviously against people's religion, but like, things that aren't stated in the Bible as a sin, like being a furry or a Therian, is like, whatever. But yeah. I'm really excited to sell these. Not this one. these two, and I really hope they get good a good home. They come with a couple extras, of course, and a thank you note. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. My parents like support me. My parents half kind of support me. They won't let me go to a furry convention because they think furry conventions are for adults only. But they let me go to regular like comic conventions and stuff, so that's a good thing. But yeah. Um, I'm sorry to parents who aren't supportive because being supportive of someone's hobby or someone's identity is something that you should be supportive of because it's an identity and it's also a hobby. So I think more parents should be more accepting of people with a hobby because a hobby is what gets you interested in stuff, and a hobby usually leads to a career. Yeah, conventions are awesome. I've been to probably about like 15 conventions. I've been to VidCon. I went to VidCon last year actually. I went to VidCon. I've been to um, uh, Comic Palooza 3 times in a row. 3 years in a row actually. Um, yeah. Oh, that's nice. I've been to a convention in Dallas. I forgot what it was called. Um, I'm trying to think of other ones I've been to. I went to some little one in. I forgot what it was called or where it was, but I went to another. I went to a few little conventions, but yeah, VidCon by far was my second favorite probably. Just being in California was the whole experience. So like, we got to walk like everywhere we wanted to eat or anything. Like, uh, me and my sister went to VidCon together while my parents dropped us off and did other things. Like they went to Disneyland while we were at VidCon, which is like right across from the VidCon Convention Center. But me and my sister had like the best time there. Uh, we only went for 2 days out of the 4 days, but it was honestly a whole experience in its own. I still have my VidCon badge bracelet thing too. Um, this was it. Would scan this to get into the thing. It took us like an hour to find like the legit entrance though. Like on our first day of VidCon. Um, Also, we like brought a backpack the first time, and apparently you're not allowed to bring backpacks in the VidCon, so we had to walk all the way back to our hotel and back to that entrance. So that was a whole thing. Oh, that's cool. I actually saw a couple members of crew on stage while passing by to go to another panel. Um, but yeah, they sounded like nice people. Oh, but yeah, I'm trying to think of the people I met or saw at VidCon. Um, I was gonna see Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, and Curtis Connor on a panel, but they ended up not being able to show up to their panel, so we didn't. I didn't get to see them. Um, I did watch a panel of CG5s for like 15 minutes, but I ended up leaving. Did I see Aphmau? No, I was passing by though, and I saw one of her booths. Her booth was like really big. It was like a whole like vending machine thing. It was huge. Oh hi. But yeah, I saw Cup Toast while walking by. I saw Jelly Bean. I got a picture with her too. Um, I ran into Eric a few times. Um, I also got to see Phil and 𝐸L𝐸 and called me Chris. I got to meet her and she was really nice. Um, I did see out of like my left eye um uh I did see like out of my like barely out of my left eye while I was like passing by into another room. I saw like a couple actors from Dogman, which was weird. Um, um, oh yeah, Jelly Bean is literally the nicest person ever. Um, they were super nice. They even let me get a picture with them, and they gave me this little baby. it was like a little, it was a little thing. Yeah, I met Call Me Chris. She was really nice. She even she made me pose too. She was like, "Okay, what kind of pose do you want to do?" And I was like, "What?" I'm really socially awkward, but I'm like really social too. So like that's a weird combination. Um, but yeah, she was just like, "What kind of pose do you want to do?" And I was like, I don't know." And then she was like, "Okay, like ballerina." And I was like, "Okay, I don't know how to do that." And so I just like did a really wacky pose. Oh, thank you. I have like 100 different stories to tell, to be honest. There's so much that happens in my life. I just have 100 stories like built up to tell people. Oh my gosh, I literally did so many embarrassing things. Like, like when I met 𝐸L𝐸, I was just like, I was just like stuttering really hard. I'll try to put on my best impression of myself. I was like, I was like, can I get a hug? And he was like, yeah, sure. I was like freaking out. Um, Tell me more about VidCon. Okay, I ran into this whole group of Dream SMP cosplayers, which I was like really hyped about at the time. I got a picture with like two of them, but yeah, Phil seemed so chill. Yeah, he really was. Um, I think Kristen hugged me, but I can't remember. My memory is really bad. Uh, I usually don't think it would be bad at remembering any of these big core memories in my life, but it's really bad. um, uh, I'm trying to remember if she did or not. Now that's bothering me. I think she gave me like a high five or something. I don't remember what she did. She did something. I changed my name. Oh, I like it. I didn't even notice until now. I really like it. Um, frick. Uh, I saw this dog holding a pride flag while I was there. There was this someone with a service dog, and it was holding a pride flag. Oh, hello. I got a couple merch at VidCon actually. I have a VidCon shirt and a VidCon tote bag in my room. Ooh, I also got the Odd Ones Out merch. I got a couple things from his booth, but yeah, I got a yeah, gay dog. Yeah, it was really cool. Um, have I watched Steven Universe? No, but it's on my watch list on Amazon. Like I've heard a lot of people say really good things about it. It's on my watch list right now. Same with Adventure Time. I really want to watch Adventure Time. Um, I haven't really watched those kind of animations though. Um, I have been recently watching. There's this show called YOLO Crystal Fantasy. It is so funny. I'm only like 4 episodes in, and it's really funny. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it tonight then. Oh nice. I want to go to VidCon next year too. Um, I actually really hope I can go to VidCon next year because it was really fun. Like, but the only thing that sucked about VidCon was they have this whole thing of food trucks outside, and they encourage you to get food from there. So of course I got some food from there. Um, and the food for only two people. We only got two tiny things. I got like a rice ball, and my sister got like a sushi roll, and altogether that was like $50. Like, they must have been charging like $25 for a rice ball and a sushi roll, and it was tiny too. It was like a tiny little sushi burrito. It was like this big, like the length of my two thumbs together. It was like that big, and it wasn't even that good. It wasn't even that it wasn't even that good. So I'd recommend like walking like a few miles to like the nearest McDonald's or like restaurant around there to get food, because that's what me and my sister ended up doing like the next day is we walked about 10 miles to a nearby McDonald's just to get food because we didn't want to spend money at any of the food trucks. Even though we did have the money for it, we were just like, nah. It was worth it though. I got to hop on call with my friend Jackie, even though the cell service was like extremely bad. But yeah, what I've also been watching recently is this show called Smiling Friends. They just ended season 2, but it's so funny. I have no friends that watch it though, so like I can barely even rant to them about how good it is. Um, but yeah, it's a really funny show. My favorite character is Pim. I have like 100 photos of him in my camera roll. Oh, I can't go live yet. Oh, soon you will. I think actually people with over 50 subscribers can get live streaming privileges if you like apply for it. You kind of have to apply for it. Oh yes, Lance, you should try to watch it. It's like, it's funny, but it's like crap humor. It's like not that. It's like, it's kind of sloppy animation too. Like it sometimes, like the first episode was like really sloppy animation, and then the next episode after that is like cleaner animation, which I didn't like that much, but because I like the sloppier style. But yeah, the clean, it's like a smoother animation from episode 2 and on. But yeah, it's really funny. The characters are like super stupid too. The point of the show is these two. Well, there's 4 of them actually. There's this business. The point of the show is there's this business called Smiling Friends, and the point of them is to go help people smile, and that's their job. And it's like really funny too. In the first episode, they go to help this guy named Desmond, which his mother advertised to be like a little boy, but when they got there, he was like a 60-year-old man. And it was really funny. Oh yeah, you should try to apply. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a funny show. Um, but yeah, and then they take Desmond to this place called Dave Land, and no one knows who Dave is because he's just a random guy. A theme park based around this random guy. It's also really funny. And then at the end of the episode, Desmond goes back to the office with them, and then he like kills a couple little bugs or whatever, and then that's what finally makes him smile. It's funny. It's stupid. It's like dumb humor, but it's like super funny. I just realized I have like 8 cans of Monster that I haven't turned into anything yet. I have a whole monster gun made out of like 8 cans of Monster. I'm just ready to go, but don't check my channel or you'll be traumatized by the fountain. I'm gonna check your channel after this. Thank you. I don't know if I should continue drawing or not. I don't know. I think I will. Ah. Oh, thank you. Dude, I've never really had people say that, so thank you. I've been getting a lot of people recently saying that I'm their favorite YouTuber and stuff like that, and it honestly makes me freak out because, like, I don't think of myself as a somewhat big furry creator in the furry community. I don't think of myself as someone who is like that. Thank you! But yeah, I don't think of myself as a big part of the community. I think of myself still as a little content creator, but like a lot of people interact with me like I'm a huge like creator in the like fandom. Oh, thank you. But yeah, a lot of people like, ow. That's okay. Dude, I'm trying to think of something to talk about now. I'm out of stories. I'm out of stories. Oh, thank you. I get literally like so happy anytime anyone says that kind of stuff, so thank you. I burned my finger the other day making one of those cat masks. It hurts so much. I was just thinking of that because I went like this with the marker. Um, it hurts so much. Tell more about VidCon. I'll try to think of more things about VidCon, but let me try to think. Um, Dude, I'm trying to think. Um, I ran into uh, the YouTuber Robert IDK. I ran into him and he was like, he's like one of my favorite YouTubers. Oh, okay. You could always use one of your parents or siblings' phone numbers if you have a sibling or or like if your parents let you use their phone number, um, or one of your siblings if you have a sibling. Have any ideas what I can draw? Um, I have no clue. You could draw. Hmm. I don't know actually. um, you could draw a favorite character from a series you like, or an OC or a persona that you might have. Um, have you read a YouTube cosplayer? Ooh, yeah, I have. I don't know if any of you know her, but her name was 𝐙𝐿𝐵𝐿. Um, their name was 𝐙𝐿𝐵𝐿, and they cosplay like MCYT, and they also have their own Minecraft server. Um, but yeah, I ran into them like a couple times, but never had the courage to go up to them. Nice. But yeah, I ran up to I met them. I'm trying to think of another YouTuber cosplayer. I feel like I met one, but I don't. Ah! Oh no, I dropped something. Oh my gosh, I've been live for 55 minutes. I didn't even realize. I didn't know I've been live for that long. That's like the most I've been live for in a while. Do I like Cookie Run? I tried playing it before. It's a fun game. I just don't get like all the lore and stuff, like how people like make like character like videos and fan art of like all the cookies and stuff, and like make stories and like ships of all of them. Like, I don't understand how there's lore in that. Same with Fundamental Paper Education. I tried watching that once, but I didn't get any of the lore at all, or like any of the character stories or anything like that. So it was confusing. Oh my gosh, that would be really appreciated. Yes, of course you can make me fan art. But yeah, I tried playing it. It was a really fun game. Same with I forget what that game's called. Um, I'm trying to think of what that game's called. It's like a freaking like anime game or whatever that like a lot of people like. Uh, I think it's related to Honkai Star Rail or whatever it was called. Oh, Genshin Impact. I've tried playing that, but I don't get like any of the storyline or lore or anything. I tried playing that. Oh, bye. Thank you for joining the stream. Oh, okay. I don't know what to do anymore. Oh, okay. I might end my live stream right here though. It's getting pretty late. Um, I did have a lot of fun on the stream though, if I'm being honest. I this is one of my favorite streams that I've had in a while. But again, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Even though there wasn't very much of you guys, I'm still really grateful, and I enjoyed talking to you guys. Oh, thank you. I enjoyed talking to you guys, and I will probably go live tomorrow, and if not, then the next day. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and uh, stay cool because I know it's really hot outside. Um, but yeah, thank you guys for joining the stream. Um, and oh hey, I'm just about to end my live stream. I feel so bad for you joining this late. Oh no. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Thank you for everyone who stopped by and say hi. And said hi, not say hi. But yeah, I will be going live tomorrow, but if not the next day, like I said. Um, yeah. Thank you guys.